So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch, and at the same time he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines. And it's very difficult to see any weaknesses in his game. The complete package.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. So that's got things underway. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Bassi. Aina. That's tidy. Played into the mid. Takes a shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Gets it away. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Now it's Iwobi. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Wins the duel this time. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And it's Ndidi. Ndidi. Very nicely done. Cleared away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Osimhen. Iwobi. It's been slipped through. Osimhen! There it is!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Nigeria make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Aina. Bassi. Aina. Ndidi. Masuaku. Mbemba. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Torunariga. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's straight offside. Osimhen, Iwobi, and that has been clubbed away, and that's been won straight back. Osai Samuel, Chukwueze, Osai Samuel, Masuaku, aim forwards, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Osai Samuel. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! He scores! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Nigeria are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Masuaku. Masuaku. And it's played forward. Osimhen. Played out wide. Iwobi. Iwobi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Iwobi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That'll be a throw. It's Iwobi. Moved on forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? He is through here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Punched away. Nigeria have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chukwueze. Proves too strong. Mbemba shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Aina moved on forwards. And here's Osimhen. Over to the left. And it's Iwobi. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Tries a shot! Decent enough try. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he deliver? Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bassi shifted upfield. Twanzebe aimed forwards. They get a throw in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Osimhen. Chukwueze, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Ndidi makes the interception. Chukwueze. Now it's Osimhen. Out towards the flank. That's very neat. Chukwueze!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
That is lovely. And it's Iwobi. Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Osimhen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Cuts out the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Acrobatic effort! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Ball is over the line. Oh, that's nice. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Chukwueze. Aina. And it's played forward. And we're not going to make any further progress now. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Moved on forwards. And here's Osimhen.
Nigeria have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. And he's lost his man here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That's a look and plays it forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Osei Samuel. Bassi, gently done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Bassi gets it away. Moved on forwards. That's an excellent interception. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's played forward. Cross goes in there. Bassi gets good distance on it. Chance here to counter. He's got away. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Osimhen. Oh, that... And the finish! And he should have made it 4.
Nigeria, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Up he goes! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aina. Elects to cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It will be. Masuaku shifted upfield. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Torunariga moved on forwards. Osimhen, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Torunariga. Chukwueze. That's been drilled forward. Does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Ndidi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Chukwueze. Now it's Chukwueze. Tries to get it clear. Chukwueze played out towards the right wing. And it's Ndidi. Spread out to the left. Time to deliver. Swings it across. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, nice touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Iwobi, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Keeper's got his work done. Masuaku forwards and with intent. Aina. That's really well manoeuvred. Aina. Bassi, aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. And we hit half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Nigeria, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we are back on the way. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Osai Samuel. Well timed, excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aina. And it's played forward. Real chance! And it's Ndidi. Ndidi, oh, good spread. Ndidi stood his ground strongly. Aina. Gets a foot in here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Cleared without complication. Osai Samuel. And here's Chukwueze. And here's Chukwueze. Oh, sweet feet. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that's been repelled.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And that has been cleared. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's played in. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Bassi. Torunariga. It will be. Osai Samuel. Torunariga. And it's played forward. And he's picked out the run. And a chance! And that's off target.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It will be. Ndidi. Bassi. That's really well manoeuvred. calmly anticipates. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Osei Samuel forwards and with intent. That could spell trouble. Osimhen had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Clearly not happy with that. Bassi. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Mbemba. Mbemba, gently done. Chukwueze. Wins the duel this time.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Masuaku. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. Torunariga. Ndidi moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Osei Samuel shifted upfield. Chukwueze done delicate. Shot at goal! Oh, sweet finish! Such a sweet finish! He's got himself an absolute peach. Just cruising! They are cruising!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Aina. Bassi. It will be. Bassi. It will be. Ndidi. He has found the way through.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mbemba, aim forwards. There's the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And he's there to clear it. Mbemba. Mbemba, gently done. It will be. Aina. Bassi. Bassi, long ball upfield. And it's played forward. Bassi cuts it out. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel, forwards and with intent. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze knocks it out wide. Hoisted. Oh, what a climb! Keeper always had the measure of that. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Tries to get it clear. Can he finish? And that has flown over.
Chukwueze most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Moved on forwards. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Takes the shot! Bakambu. He's in plenty of space here. Bakambu. Aimed in towards, climbs up big! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bassi is there, and he can get that clear. Osai Samuel. And it's Masuaku. He is just caressing the ball. He's having a shot! Ndidi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bakambu is onto it in a flash. Bassi. That's really well manoeuvred. Ndidi, Chukwueze, and here's Osimhen. Chukwueze, Oh, terrific save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That's a nicely weighted pass, and it's Masuaku. Chukwueze. It'll be a throw-in.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Aim forwards. Bakambu looking to get on the end of this. Osei Samuel. Ndidi forwards and with intent. Iwobi, that's an imaginative pass. Can he spark a counter here? Succumbs to the pressure. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Osei Samuel moved on forwards. Bassi. And it's played forward. Crunching tackle. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. And the ball's done its job. Oh, it's come loose. Ndidi. And here's Boniface. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Nigeria are having a ball here. Chukwueze. That's really well manoeuvred. Boniface. And here's Boniface. And what's he getting here? Nigeria presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Boniface! Aim forwards. Now it's Bakambu. Bakambu has a goal! Torunariga. Bassi. Up towards the front line. That has found him in acres of space. It's gone for a throw-in. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Moved on forwards. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Jose Samuel. Bakambu. Could move up a gear here. And he's managed to get free. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. So who's he picking out? Now what about this cross? That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Boniface. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. No foul, says the referee. Played out to the right. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Aina. And that is it, the referee has seen it off. Nigeria can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Nigeria decisively doing what they needed to. I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't a fair fight to start with, so if they played to their strengths, there was always going to be one winner.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.